Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beer Review. Today we're going over to Batemans Brewery, bought from the brewery as well. Used to be on sale in Sainsbury's. I'm not sure if it's on sale in supermarkets at the moment, although I may be wrong. Could well be in Morrison's for all I know. So, Combined Harvest, a multi-grain beer brewed using 4 grains, pale barley malts, wheat, oats and rye malts. 4.7%. I'll read the back. Our story is one of enterprise and innovation, always looking forward whilst remaining true to our family roots. After 4 generations, Batemans is still fiercely independent. Honesty, creativity and gritty determination fuel our passion for our beers. The original multi-grain beer, Combined Harvest, is brewed with pale barley malts combined with wheat, oats and rye malts, then hopped with challenger and target varieties. It hits the mouth with a wonderful quenching flavour full of hops, citrus fruits and biscuity malts. And like I say, 4.75. And there was a time when Batemans Brewery used to be at the Robin Hood Beer Festival. Last time I remember them there was at the Motor Point back in, I think it was 2019. So, yeah. Obviously, this year is their 150th anniversary, so congratulations for that. The fact that they're still independent is massive in this day and age, and still going as well, with a good massive lineup of pubs that they look after. So there we go. Golden pour, a little bit of sporadic carbonation going off, and a white head. Fruity, citrus notes. I mean, if this was the original beer that combined the malts, that's something to to shout about, isn't it? Really fruity, very easy drinking fruitiness, and the perfect beer after a long day at work, or a long 2 days at work. 12 hours yesterday, 11 hours today, and grafting as well. All that I always do. It's not something I don't. I don't go to work to not do my job and do it well. And yeah, we're going to a beer festival. Who knows if they will make a reappearance? Although the beer festival seems to be getting smaller and smaller each year. Yeah, I've noticed that with the camera beer festivals, that they do seem to be reducing. And in fact, this is the year, it seems, where a lot of beer festivals have been called off. No Great British Beer Festival this year. One of the ones in London. I know Great British Beer Festival's in London, but there was another one that's been called off. I suppose it's the price of everything. Obviously, a lot of volunteers look after the beer festivals, and predominantly older volunteers, 60s and above. You don't see many young people who drink beer, and they do drink beer, doing the old volunteer thing. maybe they feel that in some ways camera, because obviously a lot of people pay money into camera, that camera should actually pay someone to look after the beer festival with all the subs they get. Just an interesting observation. Obviously I don't know what goes off. I'm not a camera member, so I wouldn't know anyway. I do my own campaign for Real Ale, the Raggies campaign for Real Ale, drinking and reviewing beer and being positive about the beer world. So yeah, other than that, and like Batemans, I'm fiercely independent. Yep, absolutely. So yeah, I used to put this on the shelves at Sainsbury's. It's weird. It's a bit of a blast from the past, really. 4.7%. You'd never know. Not on the ABV. Yeah. Nice to finally get the chance to review it, because I left Sainsbury's in 2015 after a 5-year stint in supermarkets on the beers, wines and spirits. And it was a great learning process into the world of beer from a retail perspective, and what sells and that, and you know, and when stuff came on offer, really getting massive bulk of it, so that we never ran out, so there was always plenty for the customers who wanted that offer, but always made sure everything that was, you know, rotated, so no out of date or low date stuff. And again, last thing you want to do is go to a supermarket and buy a beer that's out of date because somebody hadn't done their job. Oh. So yeah, cracking day today. Bit of a bonus bag of different jobs to do. First job of the day was actually going up a ladder and cleaning out gutters. Luckily, it was only the first floor, but a job that needed to be done. You know, when trees are around and moss on top of tiles, it's not surprising that they get blocked, and yeah, sorted that out. Then blew all the pathways around the Newark residence hotel, and then pricked out a load of tomatoes ready for picked them out, potted them up. They've all gone upstairs now into the flat, which is above the hotel, to sit in front of the windows, so that the one, they're getting warmth, and two, because they're in bigger parts, they should pretty much go for it now. That's the hope anyway. Hopes and aspirations. In a seed tray, they're never going to put, you know, they ain't got the room for the root to move. Plus, I'm not seeing them every day now, once or twice a week, so I'll water them, and you know, the warm air, they should thrive. 4 different varieties. I've got a cherry tomato, can't remember the name, a yellow tomato, Moneymaker, which is one of the main tomato brands, and Gardener's Delight as well, again a smallish tomato, and again one of the main ones. And then after that, filled up some more beds with leaves and grass, ready to be topped off literally in about a month's time with compost, and then planted with flowers to hide the vegetable garden over at the Newark site. And then after that, I went next door and dug out a load of herbaceous perennials, some nasty herbaceous perennials with spiky leaves. I don't even know what they're called myself, but they're horrible, and the root is horrible. Got all that nice and clean. Planted a load of leucanthemum daisies, just to give a nice broad colour, like a big show of white, rather than a mishmash. And their garden's 1.5 acres, the next door neighbours at Kelham. So I look after 9 acres one side, and then 3 acres at Cockcliffe, our other side, and then 1.5 acres there. And easy for me, because you know I know what I'm doing. Should do after all these years. Anyway, on with the beer. Citrusy, fruity, and easy drinking. Out of 5 for me, a 4.0 out of 5 for this one. Combined harvest. Cheers all.